legendary actor Morgan Freeman, both on set and at his production company, Revelations Entertainment. Joining me now, CNN's Chloe Melas and Am Phone. Chloe, and they both reported on this story. Thanks to both of you. Chloe, what did you learn in the course of your reporting about these allegations from multiple women?
Hello there, Hala. Well, after a months-long investigation, 16 people shared their stories with CNN. Several of them said that Freeman made constant comments about their bodies and clothing choices. 8 of them said that they were victims of harassment or inappropriate behavior by Freeman. 2 of those 8 said that they were subjected to unwanted touching by him. And I want to share some of those stories that we were told. One woman who was a production assistant on the movie Going in Style said that while filming in 2015, Freeman subjected her to unwanted touching of her lower back and comments about her figure on a near daily basis. In another incident, she says that Freeman kept trying to lift her skirt and asking if she was wearing underwear. She says this incident took place in front of his co-star Alan Arkin, who allegedly told him to stop. He could not be reached for comment, but Morgan Freeman issued this statement after our story was published. Quote, "Anyone who knows me or who has worked with me knows I am not someone who would intentionally offend or knowingly make anyone feel uneasy. I apologize to anyone who felt uncomfortable or disrespected. That was never my intent."
Well, Anne, we learned this was not just on movie sets. We saw that in your reporting. It was happening at his production company as well. What more can you tell us?
That's right. That's what's so alarming. Much of what's alleged was happening out in the open, on movie sets, in front of other actors and crew members. Some of it even happened when the cameras were rolling. 3 individuals who attended a birthday party thrown for Morgan Freeman on his production company claimed that staffers were asked to stand in a circle, and Freeman allegedly walked up to the women, looked them up and down, stood within an inch of their face before moving on to the next woman in the circle. A source who was there said that there were, quote, sexual undertones to that exchange. Another source claims he witnessed Freeman massage the shoulders of a young intern who appeared visibly uncomfortable by the touching. And another female employee says he walked up to her on a set and asked, quote, "How do you feel about sexual harassment?" When she appeared flustered by the question, Freeman then turned to the other people on the set and said, "See, guys, this is how you do it." The source told us that she was stunned by that exchange.
And Chloe, allegations also coming, not just actresses and people on the set, but also from reporters, entertainment reporters who interacted with Morgan Freeman?
Yes, Hala, you're exactly right. Well, one of the women that Ann and I spoke to, her name is Tyra Martin. She's a producer at WGN in Chicago. She says that over the course of a decade, she interviewed Freeman multiple times and that he always made sexually charged comments to her. But she was always in on the joke, is what she says, except for one time she feels truly crossed a line when he asked her not to pull her skirt down as she stood up to leave an interview. Now, it's unclear if that incident was ever caught on tape, but what we do have for you, Hala, is an example of some of his behavior from another interview with Tyra. Now, she says that she's not bothered by this particular instance, but what it is an example of the behavior that we've heard from our other sources. There's music underneath this clip, but it was not added by CNN. Let's take a look.
Hi, how are you?
I'm better now.
Thanks. I don't have any magic tricks. I kind of feel like I showed up for dinner without anything.
I wouldn't worry about that. You got magic written all over you, child.
Oh, thank you. That's good medicine for a single girl.
I'm single too.
Are you?
Yes.
Are you enjoying bachelor life?
I'm enjoying bachelor life immensely. Because I get to look at you and drool. Don't have to respond to it. Right?
Indeed.
Well, Hala, the impetus for this investigation was actually my own experience with Morgan Freeman at a junket last year for his movie Going in Style. As soon as I walked into the room to do the interview, he began making sexually suggestive comments to me. Now, as an entertainment reporter for over a decade in the industry, it was unlike anything really I've ever experienced. One of those comments that he said to me was actually caught on tape. In it, he says, "Boy, do I wish I was there," while looking me up and down, and I was 6 months pregnant at the time. His co-stars, Alan Arkin and Michael Caine, look at him when Freeman makes this comment, and take a note of Freeman's eyes in this clip.
One time I congratulated the woman on being pregnant and she wasn't. And so I've never done it again. For 50 years I've never done it.
You've learned your lesson.
I learned my lesson.
Boy, do I wish I was there.
This movie is...
You know, I want to point out, though, that there were comments made by him to me before and after that exchange, and they weren't caught on tape. We reached out to Alan Arkin and Michael Caine, his co-stars that you see there, and Arkin could not be reached for comment, and Caine declined to comment.
And Hala, what we have shared here is just a few of the allegations we reported out in our story. You can read the full investigation on CNN.com.
Certainly, CNN.com. Go check it out with that exclusive reporting. Chloe Mellis and Am Fung, thanks to both of you for joining us.
Thank you.